Imagine a world without Google, Facebook, Amazon, or Apple. Hard to envision, isn't it? These tech giants, with their humble beginnings, have become integral parts of our daily lives. They have gone from being mere ideas in garages to being the behemoths that shape our digital landscape today. Let's start with Google. Back in the late 90s, two Stanford students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, began a project that would transform how we access information. Fast forward to today, Google has become synonymous with online search, commanding over 90% of the global search market. Next, we have Facebook. What started as a university networking site by Mark Zuckerberg in 2004 has grown into a social media empire with over 2.5 billion monthly users. Facebook's influence extends far beyond social networking, with its acquisitions of Instagram and WhatsApp further solidifying its dominance. Then there's Amazon. In 1995, Jeff Bezos started selling books online from his garage. Today, Amazon is not just the world's largest online retailer but also a major player in cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. It's even made strides into the physical retail space with the acquisition of Whole Foods. And who can forget Apple? The brainchild of Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne, Apple started in 1976 with the goal of making computers accessible to everyone. Today, Apple's influence extends far beyond computers. With products like the iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watch, it has revolutionized how we communicate, work, and play. These companies represent more than just products or services. They have grown into economic powerhouses with a combined market capitalization of over $4 trillion. They have transformed industries, redefined our expectations, and set the pace for technological innovation. From garages to global dominance, these tech giants have truly redefined success. But what happens when four companies hold such immense power? The tech giants we know today, Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook, have a significant influence on market dynamics. Their colossal market capitalization and global reach have resulted in a ripple effect that impacts all sectors of the economy, from startups to established businesses. Let's take a look at startups. They are often seen as the lifeblood of innovation. But when the tech giants have such an extensive reach and a seemingly endless pool of resources, it can be challenging for these fledgling companies to break through. In some instances, startups are acquired by these behemoths, essentially becoming part of their vast ecosystem. Other times they find themselves in direct competition with a product or service launched by one of these tech titans. It's like a David and Goliath situation, but in this digital age, Goliath often wins. Now let's discuss competition. The tech giants have been instrumental in defining the competitive landscape. They have set the bar high for innovation, customer service, and even employee benefits. But their dominance also creates a somewhat distorted market where they can set the rules and standards. This can stifle competition and potentially limit consumer choice. Market disruption is another significant aspect of these tech giants' influence. They have the ability to enter and disrupt new markets at will. For example, Amazon started as an online bookstore but has since expanded into cloud computing, streaming entertainment, and even groceries. This type of disruption can lead to market consolidation and potentially reduce diversity in the marketplace. Their influence is undeniable, but it raises questions about competition and fairness. The tech giants' role in shaping market dynamics is a complex issue. On one hand, they drive innovation and provide services that have become integral to our daily lives. On the other, their dominance can inhibit competition and influence the success of other businesses. It's a delicate balance, one that will continue to evolve as these companies grow and the digital landscape continues to change. These tech titans don't just influence markets, they also shape government policies. The relationship between big tech companies and governments is a complex one, filled with both conflict and cooperation. As these corporations grow in size and influence, they inevitably come into contact with the realm of policy and law. Let's start with some key legal battles. Google, for instance, has faced several antitrust investigations worldwide. In 2020, the US Department of Justice filed a lawsuit against Google accusing it of illegally protecting its monopoly over search and search advertising. Facebook has also had its share of legal tussles. The social media behemoth was sued by the Federal Trade Commission and a coalition of 48 states in 2020, alleging that it is illegally maintaining its social networking monopoly through a years-long course of anti-competitive conduct. Moving on to Amazon, the retail giant has faced scrutiny over its treatment of third-party sellers on its platform. The European Union's antitrust regulator opened an investigation into Amazon in 2019, focusing on whether it uses data from independent sellers to compete against them unfairly. Apple too has been under the legal microscope. In 2021, the tech giant was embroiled in a legal battle with Epic Games over its App Store policies, which Epic alleges are monopolistic and unfair. These legal challenges underline the tension between big tech and government policies. But it's not all conflict. There's also cooperation. Governments often work with tech companies on various initiatives, from improving infrastructure to digitalizing public services. However, the influence of these tech giants on government policies raises important questions. Questions about competition, fairness, and the control of information. These are not just legal or economic issues, but issues that impact our society and democracy. In conclusion, tech giants and governments are in a complex dance. A dance that involves both conflict and cooperation, influence and scrutiny. It's a dance that will shape the future of our digital world. And it's a dance we should all be paying attention to. Tech giants and governments are in a complex dance that will shape the future of our digital world. The influence of these tech giants doesn't stop at the US borders. These companies have extended their reach far and wide, deeply embedding themselves in the fabric of global commerce, culture, and even politics. Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook, known collectively as the Big Four, are more than just American companies. They are global entities, their tendrils stretching across continents, shaping and being shaped by the world's diverse markets. Take Google, for instance. It's not just a search engine anymore, it's a global powerhouse that shapes how we access information. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the quiet corners of rural Africa, Google's algorithms dictate what news we see, what products we buy, and even how we perceive the world. Amazon, the world's largest online marketplace, has radically transformed the retail industry worldwide. It's not just about shopping from the comfort of your home anymore. It's about the reshaping of global logistics, with Amazon's delivery network influencing supply chains in countries all over the world. Meanwhile, Facebook, with its 2 billion users, has become a global platform for communication, news dissemination, and even political discourse. It's a digital town square that spans the globe, influencing public opinion and shaping the narrative on everything from climate change to political elections. And Apple, with its sleek devices and innovative technologies, has redefined consumer electronics, setting the bar for what we expect from our gadgets. From Beijing to Berlin, Apple's influence can be seen in the smartphones we carry, the music we listen to, and the way we interact with technology. Yet, the global influence of these tech giants is not without its implications. From concerns about privacy and data security to fears of monopolistic practices and cultural homogenization, these companies' far-reaching impact raises important questions about the future of our global economy and society. Their global reach is vast, but is it always beneficial? As we continue to grapple with this question, one thing is clear. The influence of the Big Four is here to stay, shaping our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. So, where does this leave us in the future? As we stand on the brink of a new era, the future of big tech remains a matter of intense speculation. The landscape is changing rapidly, and the giants of today may face significant challenges tomorrow. Regulatory changes are on the horizon, with governments around the world waking up to the power these corporations hold. The European Union, for instance, is leading the charge with stringent data protection laws and antitrust regulations. Similarly, the United States is taking a hard look at the monopolistic practices of big tech, with potential legal battles that could reshape the industry. Emerging challenges also come in the form of technological shifts. As we move further into the digital age, new frontiers like artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and blockchain technology are opening up. These could disrupt the current status quo, allowing new players to enter the field and challenge the dominance of the existing tech behemoths. But what do the experts say? Economists and tech gurus alike have projected a mixed picture. Some predict a decline in the power of big tech due to increased regulation and competition. Others, however, argue that these companies have become so entrenched in our society that their influence will only continue to grow, albeit in different forms. For instance, we may see a future where Google's dominance is not just in search but in every aspect of our digital lives, from healthcare to transportation. Amazon could extend its retail empire into a global logistics network, controlling not just what we buy, but how it gets to us. and Facebook could evolve from a social media platform to a virtual reality space, fundamentally altering how we interact with each other. The future of big tech is uncertain, but one thing is clear: their influence is here to stay. As we venture into this brave new world, one fact remains: these tech giants will continue to shape our lives in ways we can't even imagine yet. Artificial intelligence and OpenAI are shaping the future of tech giants. The digital world is now more than just a network of computers, it's becoming an intelligent network of minds. Artificial intelligence is a key driver of innovation and competitive advantage for tech giants. Algorithms are already deciding what we see online, helping us navigate the world and even diagnosing our health conditions. The current tech landscape is teeming with AI, and its influence is only set to grow. Now let's turn our gaze to OpenAI, an AI research lab backed by tech maverick Elon Musk. OpenAI's mission is to ensure that artificial general intelligence, AGI, benefits all of humanity. They're developing safe and beneficial AI, or aiding others to achieve this outcome. By committing to long-term safety and technical leadership, OpenAI isn't just shaping the future of AI, but also the ethical framework around it. But what does the future hold for AI and OpenAI? It's a future where AI could redefine the tech landscape and the role of tech giants. Imagine a world where AI doesn't just help us make decisions, but makes them for us. A world where AI doesn't just understand our commands, but understands us. And OpenAI, with its commitment to broad distribution of benefits, could help ensure this world benefits everyone, not just the tech elite. AI and OpenAI are set to play a pivotal role in the future of big tech. As we move forward, the question isn't just how AI will change the tech landscape, but how we, as a society, will navigate this change. Whether we're ready or not, the future of AI is here, and it will redefine not just big tech, but our entire world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of tech giants. We've journeyed through the rise of these mammoth entities, delved into market dynamics, and explored their impact on government policies. We've seen their global influence and speculated on their future in an increasingly AI-driven world. But the journey doesn't end here. The future is a shifting landscape, and as AI and initiatives like OpenAI continue to evolve, so too will the role and impact of tech giants. It's a story that's still being written, and we're excited to explore how it unfolds. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep up with the latest developments in the tech world and beyond, please like and subscribe to Docu Explorers. Together, let's continue to learn, explore, and understand the world around us. Until next time, keep exploring.